Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Working Class Music. I'm one of your hosts, Minnesotan Jason.
He's Mike Lindell. I'm Tia.
And if this is your first time, thanks for checking us out.
And if you're returning, welcome back.
I'm not doing that accent anymore.
Thank you.
On today's episode, we're checking out the MINIM by our good friends over at Old Blood Noise Endeavors. But what is the MINIM?
MINIM was inspired by the collaboration with Data Choir and built with the foundation laid out by Revere. Inside is a newly voiced reverb with harmonic tremolo, a modulated delay with nearly infinite repeats available, and a reverse section selectable between normal speed and double speed. Now, let's check out some of the controls and features.
Modulated reverb with controls for mix, modulation, and decay.
Post reverb modulated delays with controls for volume, delay time, and feedback.
Reverse section with controls for mix and speed, activated with a clever foot switch for momentary or latching operation.
Order switching to put reverse first in the chain for ambient wash, or last in the chain for glitchy textures.
And a fancy expression jack for external control over the reverse mix.
Internal trim pot to control output level.
Relay bypass switching.
And finally, this pedal requires a 9-volt DC center negative power supply. Now, on to the sound. First, my clean sound. I'm kidding. So for the folks at home, personally, I will just be using the MINIM and the Ditto. It is the single button one, the cheap one, because I don't need stereo. Alright, one more time.
Alright, so since this is my first time, I'm just going to dive right into the deep end and we're just going to make some noise. For this, I'll be using the Sunlight and probably the Ditto. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. All right, on to final thoughts and first impression. I will let you have the floor.
Yeah. So in short, I feel as if I'm cosplaying as you. I feel like this is like the perfect, just ambient, shoegazy, just, I don't want to call it dramatic, but it's just, everything just sounds so big and so open and so airy. Like it almost sounds like you're in space, but then like at certain points there's this really, and they did say washed out, and it is a very washed out sound. It just sounds awesome, honestly, and like paired up with the sunlight. I'm jealous I don't have a sunlight, because that seems to be like a magical combination. Like it just sounds so good on its own, and then aided with that pedal, it sounds even better. I don't know, like when I first got this, and even just on occasion, like I'll just set up just my looper and just the MINIM and just go at it. for like hours, because it just it changes the way that I normally go about just kind of like playing or noodling or whatever you want to call whatever it is I do. It changes the way that I think about what I'm going to play next, and I really, really like that. It's forcing me to kind of step out of my comfort zone and try out new areas, and it does the job very, very well.
Could you say it inspires creativity?
It does.
Then you know what that means. You know what stamp it's getting. You know what stamp it's getting.
It inspires creativity. It sparks joy. The art is awesome. We didn't use it for this video, but if you order one, I'm sure you can find one online. They come with a manual of some presets that sound really, really good. Obviously, we're not going to go through those because I'm sure if you go to Old Blood Noise, I know that they've got sound bites on their website, but there may just be other YouTube demos of people playing just those presets, and us just kind of, you know, twisting knobs and kind of finding what fits. Sounds really good on its own, but definitely check out those presets from Old Blood Noise Endeavors.
So it's my turn.
Your turn.
My turn.
How did you feel?
How did I feel? Man, this inspired some joy in me. For the folks at home, this is my first and a half time messing with it.
Guys, we didn't get any of that.
Are you serious?
You guys, I'm so fucking sorry.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fucking serious. I'm such a fucking shit. I'm so fucking sorry. I hit the button and I hit play.
It's okay.
Fuck, man.
It's alright, dude. That's been the mood for today.
That sucks. Oh, that sucks so bad. I feel like such a fucking asshole.
I would say going into this, I was completely not sure what to expect. For whatever reason, I went into this not knowing what this sounded like. I know what the MINIM was, but I've never watched a review on it, and I've never, like, I've been in the same area with it, but I've never heard it. So I was like, I knew what it was, but I didn't know how it sounded. So for me, that was very, very good to go into it with, because playing with it for a few minutes, I was just like, holy crap, this thing does ambience super well.
Yes.
One thing to kind of jump off on your point, I think this is fantastic paired with a looper. Yeah, like, I think if you're just playing by yourself and you're just, you know, just jamming by yourself with a looper, you can come up with some really cool textures. And the cool thing about that is you don't need, like, a super complex looper to do that with.
Oh, yeah.
You just create some loops with that. Another thing I should note, and you can pick up your guitar there, we totally did this unintentionally. But look at that, like, the box art and just the art in general is cool. Totally didn't mean to match this up for this review, but I want to make that point. Just looks awesome. Like, just look at that. Like, and it sounds good. Like,
yeah.
Can we just talk about that for a second? Like, how lush sounding this is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't say anything else. Like, this would be the perfect pedal for me, or if someone's looking to get into, like, shoegaze, ambient music, post-rock. To sum it up, I think it could be like Sigur Rós in a box, if you want to go that way. If not, you could still have Slow Dive in a box. That's my thoughts.
Yeah. Is it awesome? Yeah. Should you buy it?
Yes.
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 So they currently retail for about $229 USD. You can buy it through Old Blood Noise Endeavor's website, you know. Or if you want to help us out, we have affiliate links. Just saying, if you like what we do, and if you've already subscribed and you can't double subscribe, hit the affiliate links.
If it's not available on one of the affiliate links that we have, and you want something else, buy that too. But buy this pedal.
Oh yeah.
With that said, I guess it's closing time. Make sure you check out our Patreon. We do have exclusive contents there. You can also see videos there rather early, so we will be doing premieres there. Other than that, we do have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. If you want to support what we do, merch is a really cool way to do that, and you'll look cool.
And it's super soft, super comfy.
Yeah. So, I've been Minnesotan Jason, inspired by ambience, loving the MINIM, because a Minnesotan, that makes no sense. We're closing this out.
MINIM soda.
MINIM soda, Jason.
I hate that I even said that. I'm Tia. Adios.
sure if you're... Fuck.
Stay hydrated, kids.
Stay hydrated, yeah. Don't be like me.
Drink water. Go touch grass.
I'm thirsty as shit. Like, don't be like me.